Hi, everybody. Hey, how are you? All right. So last week I tried to restock a whole bunch of my stickers over here, and I figured that I could just kind of do the same again this week. Hey, guys. I'm good today. So, like, all the kids are gone, maybe only for about 20 more minutes. I've been trying to get this live chat to go on for like well over an hour, and for some reason it just wouldn't like cooperate with anything. So it was a little frustrating, but otherwise I'm doing a whole bunch of spring cleaning, and I chose to do like a little bit of a break while the kids were gone. So I just have like stacks of all of these excess stickers from all my Plan With Me's that I need to get taken care of because it's just causing clutter around my office and it's stressing me out. So I figure like it's a great time for you guys to grab your stuff and do it also. So, what's your plans for today? All right. And sometimes I feel very back and forth on which way I want to do this because I have icons I need to get down and I have words that also need to get down. And so I think we're going to go to the back and do those icons first to kind of get rid of them. And honestly, I think we're probably at a point. We have so many icons down there that we just need like a workout page one over here. So I'm trying to do this so that when I'm ready for my Plan With Me's, this is all like ready to go. Although I'm still having the technology issues of my Plan With Me's exporting. It's not so much the light issue, it's just like they're not one to export. I tell you what, these technology things are just killing me lately. And I haven't changed anything is the weird part. Like, why is all of the items changing on their own? So I'm just going through these and I'm finding all of my back fitness ones. I went on a walk this morning. Like, the weather is so nice right now. And so, yeah, try to get out there while we can. I think let's put the shoes over here too. Typically, in the past, I've put them on the next page here, but I think they make a little bit more sense with the fitness ones. So let's get those ones back up here too. And so this is like something that I typically would do just while we're sitting watching TV or something. But I don't know. I was kind of wanting to go live with y'all again. And we'll see when my family comes home, like how loud or not loud that they'll be, and kind of play it by ear there. I was hoping they've been gone for like 2 hours, or like they will be gone for a total of 2 hours. So I was hoping to get on here really fast so that we could really get going. But I don't know. Technology had a different plan. It was like one little setting that was really hidden in YouTube Studio. So, okay. I think all those are good. And then I figured out too how to put the chat up. And I'm hoping that when I upload this onto YouTube, the chat's going to stay with it. I toggled on that little button that says that it will, but we'll see. We're all just learning together, right? I think too, as I go through this, I'm going to evaluate what stickers I have where and take out stuff that I haven't been using. Because weeks like Okay, like to call, I don't use very often. To go, I really don't. I end up using errands instead. And then the other one I'm really thinking about is like all these pay bills. My husband takes care of it. So I might end up using like maybe 10 of these a year. And then I have all of these. And so it's kind of causing a whole bunch of clutter in here. But yeah, the goal is to just get some of these excess piles off of my desk that I'm just kind of moving over right now. So, all right, are you guys getting your planners out? Are we going to get going on this together? And our last YouTube live, I had said that I think I have the next planner for 2026, like a January start planner. And then we ended up figuring out on the live together that it was a 2025. So it is on my list whether I want to order a new planner or if I just want to redate the 2025, which is a possibility because I just cover up all the dates regardless with my stickers. And so, yeah, I haven't decided yet. I did go on the Erin Condren website the other day and kind of try to take a peek around to see like if there's anything that interests me. I'm going to move some of these over here too so that it's just more organized here. But yeah, I went on the Erin Condren website and was trying to see if there's anything interesting to me that would be a difference. But I also don't really want to truly change stuff because what I'm doing is working so well. So I don't know. To be determined still. I have a hard time wasting stuff, and the fact I have a whole entire planner sitting there that I could just redate is kind of calling my name. So my kiddos are at an orthodontic arcade party. So their orthodontist puts on a party every single year, well, every single month, for the kiddos that have a birthday that month. And my older three had to miss it in July when their birthdays were, just because we were on vacation. I'm going to move these down just a titch too. I'm going to try to allow 2 lines for each. So like 2 lines for the weight, 2 line for the weights, scale weights, and then 2 lines for the shoes. And then I'm putting the smaller ones down here too. So we'll have to move these down just a tidge too. There, that should work. But yeah, they had to miss back in July because we were on vacation. And so they were kind of sad. And my youngest's birthday is in October. And so I just asked them, like, hey, because they're allowed to bring a friend. So I said, is it fine if she brings 2 friends? Because our oldest child is at dance practice like the whole entire time. So she couldn't go regardless. And they're like, "Oh, absolutely. Like, do you guys wanna come?" Also, they are just so super sweet. I love them. So, she was super excited that all her siblings got to go along and they get to have a little party date without mom and dad. I had considered mom and dad going on a date while they were there, but I was, like, elbows deep cleaning one of the twins' rooms. Like, she has been asking, and I was very motivated into cleaning. And so I decided to help her with that. And then, oh my gosh, that girl, the laundry that has came out of that room now, right? Because she hasn't been bringing it up. Um, I finally said, okay, we've got to kind of stop for a second and catch up on some laundry. So then I cleaned the main level, and now I've decided that I'm going to sit down and plan for a while. I've done a lot of work this morning. So my hubby's out. I also have a really sad part. So my hubby's out. He's going to pick up a Target pickup order. And I let him know, like, I need this to keep proceeding forward with the kids' rooms. We are switching all of the kids' those small baby hangers into the adult size hangers. And so I just ordered like a crap load of them to get picked up. And he was so funny. He's like, Are you emotionally prepared for this? Like, I've known it was coming for a while. Like, my kids are definitely old enough, and I've noticed this for quite a few months. I just kept forgetting to grab hangers while I was at a store. So I don't know. How many kids do you have? How old are they? Here we go. I wanted to come on first thing this morning is what I wanted to do, but oh, your daughter's 28 or daughter or son, but 28 years old. That's a whole new level too, because your relationship changes, right? As they get older, and it's good and bad. Oh, a son, any grandbabies yet? Like, it's good and bad as they get older because it's just amazing to see and have full faith in them growing into a young adult. But at the same time, too, you're like, you will always be my baby. So I laughed the other day because my kiddos have like those little, not silicone duckies, they're like plastic duckies. Oh, a grandbaby's coming in January. I'm so excited for you. Oh my gosh, that like has to be so super exciting. But my kids are collecting like the little resin duckies that you see on reels that people hide like hundreds within their parents' house when they're on vacation and stuff. And so they like have been collecting these things for a year. Everybody trades them at school, trades them at dance, all this kind of stuff. And so it's super fun. But I'm getting ready to leave for work the other day, and I see one of my kids accidentally left hers at home on the couch. And I thought, oh gosh, she is going to be so sad because it's a late night at dance and she's not going to have her duckies for the one day that they have a little bit longer of a break time. And so I sent a little photo, like they were still in the vehicle with dad. Dad was dropping them off at school. They were still in the vehicle. And I said, let her know that I am babysitting these grandbabies and that I'll have them at work with me and dad can come pick them up to take them to her for dance. And so I took little photos of like things that they were doing at work with me, like put them up in a row on the computer and all this kind of stuff, like just had fun times with it. She thought it was the best thing ever. I'm like, the stuff that we do for our kids is just hilarious. All right. I feel like I can't believe how many of these there actually are. Like, I want to move on to a different section of this already. What are you guys having for supper tonight? I think my husband just texted and asked if I want a pot roast, like hot beefs, like mashed potatoes, gravy, carrots, the whole shebang. And I'm like, that sounds great because it's a crock pot meal and I really don't have to do anything for it. And so we can keep going on the bedrooms. Hey, Ruth. Hi. All right. We're just kind of doing whatever planner stuff together. So if y'all want to get like your planner stuff out and do a few things and stuff, I just figured that I was sitting down and needed to work a little bit in the office. I might as well just go live with you guys. So that's what we're doing, and we're just chatting along about what all's going on, or if you have kids, how old are they, all that kind of stuff. So, because my kids, I don't know, probably in about 20 minutes might be home, and then we'll see where the day takes us. All right. I don't have very many more. I have like, I don't know, 5 or 6 more of these. And then I think what I'm going to do is start at the beginning of the sticker book and pull out the stickers that I don't think that I'll use. And I hate wasting me a sticker, but it's just wasting space that I need for the stickers that I use like daily or at least weekly. So I think it'll be a good call. Okay. Tomorrow, my son has his last football game and we have to turn in all the supplies and stuff. That season kind of went really quick. So I laugh because when I went to go live a little bit ago, of course, my neighbor started mowing right then. So luckily, because of technology issues, I just kind of waited and he was done mowing by the time I got the technology issues fixed out. So, but now hopefully all the settings are good. And so if I go live tomorrow, like what time we have the football game that we have to go to, and my girls have like dance stuff, but I'm not going to be staying there tomorrow night. So, like, what time would you guys like? Oh, Ruth, you have 3, 25, 22, and 15, and a grandbaby. Oh my gosh. Part of me is really jealous of you guys as grandbabies. And the other part of me is like, I just want my kids to stay young forever. So, yeah, you guys have been through the trenches already. Like, you probably have so much advice for me. All right, we have all those. We have 2 more sheets here. We're almost done with these fitness ones. It's this little monotonous work that kind of drives me crazy. Like, I'm really bad at just like sitting here and just doing this. But I mean, you could see how many I have. I've been pushing it off just a little bit too long. And so I know, Jamie, just sit down and get this whole process started. And it feels good when I throw away all the extras. All right. And I think that's everything. Okay. So the next thing we're going to do, and we'll see, I'm going to pull out what I don't use, and then I might pull in some of these alphabetically. We'll see which way we end up going. But like here, the social media, I don't think I'll use that. Let me grab a piece of paper to put right over here. All right, right next to me, this was like with one of my plan with me's, this was the excess. And so I'm just going to put the ones that I don't want on the back of it, and then just kind of straighten up stuff here a little bit too. These ones really need straightened up. This is like my social media page, like stuff that I use for YouTube, Instagram, all those kind of things. And so we could see like they need to get restocked. My YouTube ones definitely need to get restocked. But let's go through and pull and throw away stuff that we're really not using. I think everything else on here I use like crazy. Appointments, AM routine, I'll use all those. Originally, these budget check-ins I wouldn't have used, but I, I don't know, for my business, I really need to like keep up with it. Oh, girl, did you just see all of my new releases? I actually, hold on. I have them right here. So I just like cut a crap load of the new releases yesterday so that they're ready to go. I only pre-cut the 7x9 size because that's what the majority end up doing. So here are the December kits. So kit 384, those are all the patterns and colors. And I tried to pick stuff that was Christmassy, but not too Christmassy. So this one has the monthly option, and this one also has the monthly option. So you could see one is very Christmassy and one is just wintry. And that's for my customers that don't do Christmas. So, because I know I have a few of those, but oh my gosh, look how cute like those little characters are. I love this. I felt really weird that like my colors weren't all red and green because they're definitely not. This one does have like Santas in it, but then otherwise I felt like it was kind of neutral. So love that one too. That's kit 386. This one is kit 385. And then this one was a very neutral one also, like little snowman. And I actually love this colorway for like the cold months and stuff. So you could easily use this one in January too. The issue also with doing holiday ones, it kind of limits when you can use them. Although I feel like in one of my planners, I did a Christmas in July and used like a Christmas kit. So I really love this one. This one, I don't know. I kind of love all of them. So those are the 4 ones that have came out for December. And then I'm starting to work on the January kits. Okay, let's get back into this. We do have like a few appointment stickers here. Like I said, everything is alphabetical, so it does really make it easy. And I use a lot of the appointment ones. I might sort these according to like what style they are, because like these ones I've already used up the appointment and a lot of the same ones. And then I'm starting to also consider like any of the revamps that I should do for January, which is like stuff that has to happen now if I'm going to do it. So give any of your recommendations or requests or anything such as that down below. And we'll kind of take a peek at it and see what all I can get done. But I'd probably prioritize that stuff a little bit. So, all right, appointment. This one didn't. Oops. There we go. This one didn't. This one does have appointment. So I like putting them up and down for my rows. I see a lot of people put them sideways, but I like them up and down because the pure fact, as I take them from the bottom, it opens up space naturally. But yeah, I kind of want to, is this going to be too much if I like full on make this just straighter? It's got to happen sometime. Otherwise, I might order another one of these from Planner Cake because I do really like them. They're all cute. Can't use weekly stickers. I have the student planner. Oh, I was going to buy a student planner for my daughter, but she really wants to get into planning, but I find she's just not consistent enough with it. We did buy her a teacher planner last year because she wanted the 8x10 size. And yeah, she didn't use it as consistently as I need her to use it. Oh my gosh. This little bugger just wants to jump around for me. Let's put you over there then. And then, let's see, these were good. That one's used. That one's used. Okay. I know I'm a little curious, like, what will Erin Condren come out with this year? And I don't know. Like, I do care, but I also don't know how much I care just because the pure fact that, like, what I'm using is working really well for me. And so I don't want to mess up that whole flow. And I'm surprised the dashboard, like, is working so great for me. My only issue with the dashboard is I'm starting to run out of space. So here's my dashboard. I changed my covers. Like those are all my kiddos. I just took them out after school and did these photos a few years ago, and I absolutely love them. And then the back is also my kiddos here. So absolutely love it. We have a lot of fun in our family. But what I'm saying is running out of space. Let's get to October here. So like even this, I feel like I need this page too, which is very possible that I could just turn that into a notebooks page because I don't find myself using this as much. Like I just like the write it out type style. And then like every day is like pretty gosh darn full. But what I'm finding is where I'm making my filming, my editing, and then all my lists down here. Like I'm going all the way to the bottom. And even if I weren't to use the stickers, I'd still run out of space. Like the stickers aren't limiting my space. So that's my only complaint right now. And I'm just kind of considering in my head like different ways to make that work better. So, but yeah, super cute ones. I changed them out this morning. Oh, my daughter is getting ready to walk in here. All right, she just got home from dance, so she's going to get all her stuff all put away. I like how this one is all arranged. I think let's move down AM routine to make it separate from the appointment ones. There, that works really well. And then over here, basketball, the only time I use this is my daughter dances for basketball. So that one is important because that I'm really neutral on this birthdays and on the books, but I do feel like I'll probably use them sooner or later. But we all know brain dump is definitely one that we use like crazy. So we're going to put those there. And then I'm going to see if in my little Pokemon binder here, if I have more. See, like I have this bills due and I never use it. Oh, that's my only B one that I actually have. So that's kind of funny. Let's see. I also have like a stack over here that needs to get put away. So we can kind of do that as we go because I like a lot of these stickers are what I need to restock in here. Oh, what a crazy mess. All right, so we'll keep this open to see because I feel like currently reading I use, content planning I use, clean house I use, but this one miscut like through a couple of them. So I'm going to put that one to try to get that one used up a little bit more. So let's put that one away. Okay, so I think the other thing I do want to do is find a brain dump one and put a few more brain dumps. All right, so here is the new brain dumps. They're just a little bit darker, like a little bit blacker than what those brain dumps are. And so I'm just updating them. Like these ones are cut on my Silhouette and these ones are cut on my new cutting machine, which is way more efficient. And so that's why they're getting updated. So if you order brain dump, you're getting this. There is always as many, if not more, on the page. So you're not getting gypped at all. I made sure of that. But man, my new machine is way more efficient. The other thing that's coming up, and I haven't decided if I want to do this as a live or if I want to do it, I'll probably do it as a video, but is my like Q4 planning or my planning goals for the new year, because I'm trying to think of everything, like get a head start for the new year. And so, yeah, that's one of those videos that are coming up. And I kind of just made like little sheets with different areas of life that I want to think about and do and all that kind of stuff. And so that kind of idea is going to be coming up for us. I also almost the other day went on live because one of the daily duo plan with me's I wasn't recording, I was just doing, and I'm like, oh man, I should just hop on live and do this with everybody. But technology would have held me back really, really bad. Okay, so these bill dues, like I said, I don't really use them, but they're super cute. So I would rather do these than do the pay bill ones. So I'm going to keep that in mind, but I think our B's are good then. And I don't think I have any B's on like any of these sheets down here that I have to worry about. Okay. I have a church one. That's not, we don't go to church tons. It's just every now and then, but I am going to keep those ones. Let's put them together. Oh, clean fridge. How did I not notice that I had that? Let's see. Clean house. I'm trying to figure out which way I want to go. Because like here, drop off is ending up over here because I have so many don't forgets. I don't need this many don't forgets. Let's get rid of them. I love these stickers. I love these fonts, but I'm not reaching for them enough. So I'll keep some of the cuter ones. Like, I think these are cute, but they're just like bigger for the area that I would use them. Okay. And then I also feel like I have so many of that font one that, again, just get rid of them. Do you guys have a reusable sticker book? I almost was just going to order some off Amazon, but I've heard so many good things about the Planner Kate one, so it's hers. And I do like it. And I have to say, I forget how many pages are in here. There is a lot though. And they're back and front, which I really, really like. And then I put everything in here alphabetically. But I was so overwhelmed at first. I'm like, oh my gosh, how should I organize these in here? And then I finally figured out just put them alphabetically. And then for the colors, I put them all rainbow. And so that works out really, really well. All right, that's probably enough to get out of there. Dance is something I use all the time. So let's move it over just a tidge here. This is so monotonous, but necessary all at the same time. All right. What brand do you have? Like, what brand do you buy for your sticker books? I think she has a bigger one too. Maybe I should like kind of look into that one. Oh, of course, I just move all these over and then these ones end up being bigger. Oh, well. So I use the drop off for like school drop off all the time. Oh, Planner Kate also. See, I need to just make a list. Here, I have a sheet here. We're going to make a list on stuff that we need to do. So, or on wants. So I need my 2026 planner. I need to decide if I'm redating that one or if I'm getting a new one. It'll definitely be Erin Condren, but also if you guys have other planners that you kind of want me to look at for sticker kits and stuff, like now is the time to start asking. Okay, so 2026 planner and then Planner Kate sticker book. And I'll know what that means. And then I kind of put this to the side too, so that if I need to like reprint stuff, I'll know that I need to reprint it. Okay, so all these are don't forgets, and so are these. I don't know, maybe I kept too many of them still. Then there's day off. I don't really use those, but I am going to keep them because every now and then I'll use them. There we go. Let's move these up. We haven't pulled out our garden yet. And so we were going to pull everything out of our garden. But then, of course, it decided to rain and storm last night, which we needed really bad. So it might be a little bit too wet to do that. Let's put design time down here. There we go. I also need to work on my daughter's solo costume because she has state solo in 1 week. It'll be so much fun. Okay, so these are all days off down here, and I like those, so we're going to keep them. We have the dance. Let's finish moving the drop off over here. And I don't know that there's any that I want to get rid of. Here's a don't forget, because it's looking like all stuff that I use. Here's date nights. I think we can just like stack those a little nicer. There we go. There's a dentist. This one's a date night also. Let's move it down there. And then I think the dentist just move up just a tidge, so it's a little bit different. Okay, then over here we had more content planning that I was thinking of doing. So let's move currently reading over here. And I'm trying to finish. What's the book? Is it Iron Flame that comes before the Onyx Storm? I'm trying to finish that. Have you guys read that series yet? And I feel like I do better with the audiobook than I do with reading it, just like because I can fold laundry and all that kind of stuff at the same time. But the audiobook like takes like 4 months to get to you because everybody's wanting it. So, let's see. These are all Clean House. Over here is, I don't know that I'm going to like those sideways, but I only have 2 of them. And then we have Cleaning Day, Coffee Time, Cleaning Time. I don't really care about this to clean. I feel like that's like can get repurposed. Okay, let's put some content planning. Other types of books I like to read is Colleen Hoover. I don't know how I just flipped that name. And gosh, why am I drawing a blank at the other one's name? I could see like the front of the books and everything, but it's like a murder mystery, like a crime one. That's usually like what I like is the crime one and not so much stuff like Iron Flame. But hey, it's pulled me in, so I will continue to read it. All right, we have that. And then Clean House. I think let's just do some. The ones that cut all the way through, I'm just going to let those ones go. There we go. We'll just make a little list down here. Now I might only stay on like 10 more minutes just because I got to get back at the housework. I heard the washer is done. I need to get that switched over. All right, so we're done with those 2. Currently reading, we might put 1 more, but I feel like that's enough because it's enough for each week. There we go. And then we were done here. That feels great. I like that. Okay, this is where I really do need it because film and edit definitely needs it. And then we usually use a lot of the footballs there. There's a Eat Out, there's Etsy, and I don't feel like I need this many Etsys anymore. So this was like before I had my www.planningwithjamie.com. And so I don't need it to say Etsy specifically. Most of the time I have it say Planning with Jamie because that's like all encompassing for my Instagram, my Facebook, my YouTube, my website, my Etsy. Oh, Catherine, I'm glad. Yeah, stick around. I'll stay on till like my family gets home. And then I'm sure I might need to go. We'll see. Sometimes they like to come home and just kind of go back outside and play. Let's get rid of a lot of these. And then errands, I've been trying to use up a lot more. So we might just let those stay. Let's move that one up there. And then edit, I like, but we need the edits that match this one. Do I have that? I put these all alphabetically, so I must not. Let's get back out our binder. Oh my gosh, back in the day when I didn't have this and all these sheets were just like laying around like this got monotonous. This has helped me so much. And so we're going to put them back away as we go too. So we need our C's to go back in with our C's and our B to go back in. There we go. And then D, for D, I forgot. I have my dance. We need to go back there and put dance in because these I use like crazy. So, and I want to get them off of the sheet. They have little ballet slippers connected to them. Catherine, what are you up to today? I feel like probably earlier in the morning is better for a live, or late at night, because just middle of the day on a weekend, everybody is so busy. I also was going to do it during the work day. I don't know how many work or at home, or I'm not quite sure, but I was going to do it during the middle of the workday while I was off the other day. But then I got quite a few orders and I worked on getting those orders out instead. Like, I try to always prioritize you guys' orders first. And y'all are just rock stars with how pre-planned you are on ordering the kits early and stuff. I'm so proud of you guys. Like, you really encourage me to be better each day. Okay. It seems like a lot, but I think I am just going to use this whole entire page up to get it off of there. Okay. Oh, my twins also said they signed up for Battle of the Books. So that's another thing I need to look into to get onto our schedule. They were so excited getting into the vehicle after school on Friday. They're also excited because on Fridays it's Gum Friday. And so they know they get a piece of gum after school. They used to all get into the truck and ask for gum every single day. And it just became like mentally exhausting times 3 to 4 kids every single day. And so I finally said, also, they can't go to like their sports with gum. All right, I'm gonna recycle this. But it finally became that, I have some birthday ones here too. Oops, this brain dump is moving. It finally became, I'm like, you know what? On Fridays, you guys can have gum because you guys don't have any sports for quite a few hours after school. And so, yeah, it's hilarious. They even tell their teachers that it's Gum Friday. Oh, you're also working on your sticker storage. I love it. This makes a difference. It really, really does. Because it's like, even when I do my filming, when I have to constantly get this out or go through the sheets to find the stickers that I want, it becomes really tiring, I feel like. So let's see. I'm going through my stickers that are in a pile next to me here to see if there was anything else I wanted. Okay, so D is done now that we did the dance. And then we were looking for the edit. And I just want to make sure with these, like early release, the next one, that I keep these out with me. All right, here it is. All right, so we're going to want edit. Etsy work, I don't know that I need. Etsy design time, I have just been cutting those. Like when we did this design time, that's what those were. And I feel like we might actually be able to finish this page. So, gotta get my X-Acto knife out here. All right, Catherine, I bought some blank sticker paper off Amazon and used my disc punch to keep them together. Girl, yes. So that's how I started too, and I really love it. So this was, I think I got it from like TJ Maxx, and I really love this color. And then these are Happy Planner rings. And so what I ended up doing was basically, after I do a plan with me, I just pull all this off like this. So like after you order kits and stuff, pull everything off, and then you can hole punch it and put it straight into here. And it's basically a free sticker book because it's supplies you already have. So I love, love, love all of this. My only complaint on it was it wasn't double-sided. Like, I can't put stuff on the back side of it, but I grab for this all the time. And again, I put it all in rainbow color. So yeah, I almost need to switch some of this stuff over there, but it's a lot of work. So I love that you were creative like that though. Catherine, what planner do you use? All right, so we were getting the X-Acto knife out. And I'm just going to put extra sheet behind this just because this X-Acto knife is new and it's super sharp. And I don't want it going through to my sticker page. I'm just going to cut Etsy off of each of these and just use the design time. Could I just create new stickers? I absolutely could, but I hate wasting stuff. So, all right. We're going to move that out of our way. I know I keep flipping back and forth, but as I find sticker sheets, the whole point is to decant them, like get rid of some of them. So it's working out. This was my goal. And here's my bad part. If I'm thinking about getting off pretty soon, it's bad because I feel like I'm getting momentum. Like I just figured out exactly what I want to get done. And so, yeah, we'll see. I might just stay on it. We'll see. Laundry can wait, right? I use an Erin Condren, but I converted it to discs. I have a Daily Duo vertical and horizontal all in one book, but I love that I can pull it out and move it around. Yes, that is the one part that I miss about Happy Planner. So I don't know if you guys know, but way back in the day, like when I originally started, I was all Happy Planner. And I used that for, gosh, years and years, probably like almost a decade. And I do love it because of the disc bound system, like being able to pull stuff out, move it around. If my kids brought home a paper from school, I could just hole punch it and put it straight into there and I wouldn't lose it. Or the notes pages, like you can add notes pages all the time. And I feel like I'm going to throw this one out. I feel like that's what I'm kind of looking for in my dashboard. So like for my dashboard being so full every single week. So if I had something, a piece of paper that I could punch into here to have it like a half page just list maker, that would be perfect. And so I wish we had that. I know they have dashboards. I know they have post-it notes. They're not the same. Like I want something that just becomes part of my planner. I did get like a whole bunch of extra notes pages back here when I ordered it. So that is something that I could always do. But I don't know. I'm not quite sure which way I'm going to go on it yet. I always have like a running to-do list happening on the side anyways. So, all right. So early release, I think let's put PC list, and that is a print cut list. And early release is one that I will need to grab out because we have this at least once per week in our school system. And I use it. I use at least two of them because I use it on the week at a glance. And I use it in my daily duo every Wednesday. So we'll just get these ones off. And then, yep, it's on my list that this is something that I will need. Yeah, so I love that you put all those together. So let me think. So vertical, horizontal, daily duo. I've tried vertical and I am just so much of a list person. I loved it like for when I did all the decorative plans and all that kind of stuff for Happy Planner, but it didn't work for me for Erin Condren. And then the horizontal was actually what I was kind of considering until they came out with the compact vertical. And then that intrigued me. And in fact, that's what I was going to order this year for my business planner. Another one gone for my business planner. But then they switched the compact vertical to the dashboard planner. And so I ended up switching to that. And I've been happy with that. So I think I'm going to kind of stay with that. All right, before we put in edits, let's see what else. We have design times. We have enough of listings and thumbnails. So those are good. orders, we'll use this one because I need to make a sheet that is just orders, listings, and Etsy work. Okay, so we'll be good as far as the ease go once we get edit down. All right, so I uncoiled it, folded tape over the holes, and punched it to go on my disc. It takes sometimes by put on a TV show and do it when I can. I think I only have through December right now. Oh, I love though that you like pre-did it all. I think I've seen, do you have a YouTube? I think I've seen a few YouTube videos do this too, and I've considered doing it. I'm also just like, I'm trying to keep my business planner separate from my personal planner, even though there's a huge overlap in life with that, of course. But my vertical is just for notes place for my job. Horizontal, I use like a journal and memory keeper. Oh, I've used that in the past too. And then Daily Duo is like my actual planner for the to-do and appointments. I don't have one, but I have thought about it. Okay. I know. I also have played around with an hourly Erin Condren, and I do like it, but I like more details than the hourly allows you to fit. So I ended up switching. Everybody else, what planner do you guys use? I think the other thing too, I noticed when I started my YouTube, so my YouTube was a thing before my business was ever a thing. But when I started it, there was, I believe, only like one person making Daily Duo videos. And guys, I wanted to consume them like crazy. And I'm like, I've watched all of hers for like the past 3 years, and I'd even rewatch them because they were just like so intriguing and encouraging. And then she's deleted them all. I don't even remember her name, but for some reason, yeah, she deleted them all and switched her YouTube to something else. But I'm like, you know what? I'm going to make up a YouTube channel and I'm going to do this and I don't know, hopefully like it helps other people too. So, and now we have more Erin Condren like planners, but there's still not a tons of Erin Condren Daily Duo ones. So, or even dashboard. Maybe I'm just missing them, but I'd imagine, yeah, I think it might have been Sam with Happily a Housewife. That actually sounds really familiar. And I loved her. So it's like when she deleted them all, I was like, no, it was like the end of the world for a little bit. I would rather watch YouTube than watch TV, you guys. It's kind of funny. All right, I think one more edit and then we'll be good. There we go. And let's put this away over here. On Instagram, I wonder if I'm following her. I need to look at this. Is she still called Happily a Housewife? Yeah, because I need to. Also, if you guys have Instagrams, like post them in the chat and stuff because I want to come follow you guys. I don't know. I just love looking at like all things planner and it just helps a lot. Okay, so we are over to F's. Yeah, I've kind of forgotten about these in the background, but that's okay. I could fill these in. It'll be more exciting doing this than doing that. She still posts on Instagram. Like I said, is she still Happily a Housewife? Maybe I'll put /Sam because I swore she had changed her name on everything. There is somebody, Julie. Is it Julie Plans? I feel like with the font Julie Plans. I also feel like she was one who used to do a whole bunch of Daily Duo, and she's still active. But I don't think she does Daily Duo. I don't know. I like watching them all. There are some new ones coming out though. I've been being recommended some new ones that only have like 20 subscribers and all this kind of stuff recently. And so I try to only subscribe. And yes, Julie is in a Hobonichi. I've never tried one. I don't know that those would truly work for my style. Um, but yeah, I always try to subscribe to help people out, like to boost them up, because I know when you first start, you're like, oh my gosh, I'm never going to get to 50 subscribers, or I'm never going to get to 100. And everybody's goal, of course, is to get to at least 1,000. And so, and it feels like forever sometimes. I don't know. I just love the community that we have created here. And I love that, like, y'all are my people that understand this planner obsession that we have. Like, some people at work just look at me like, you make stickers? What? You are crazy. And then there's two girls at work that it's kind of funny because they're just like, I love this. Like, I need to plan like you. And then another location of what I do, a few of those girls, three of those girls actually bought Erin Condren planners because they like felt really encouraged by my planning style. So that was fun. All right, film we go through quite often. I do need to start using this, like my old style script for it too, but I really like all my scripts to be matching. So we'll see. Okay, those are good. Let's put the F back, and because this is the only other F, so we're good there. Okay. Let's get switched, and we're on to G's. G's. So garbage day, girls' night, grocery delivery, groceries, grocery shop, girl time, grocery shop, grocery pickup. I'm in between, so I had switched this to grocery shop on. This is for the week at a glance. I switched it to grocery shop, and I don't know if I want it to continue to say grocery shop or groceries, or like what verbiage do you guys think works the best for this? So, I mean, grocery shop works, but I just wonder if there's anything better. Okay, so grocery pickup, we'll have to see if we have over here. We have grooming appointment and grocery pickup. So we do. And then the other G that we need to do is the high school dance one up here, because I use these like even crazier than other dances. And I actually think I usually put them down here, but I think I'm just going to put a really long list of them right there. I'm surprised my husband's taken so long to get home with the kiddos, but I did like chat with him and tell him that, let me see if he has said anything. Nope. I did chat with him and tell him that I was going to go on a live. So maybe he's just being super sweet and supportive and letting us have more girl time. So how about I say buy the food? That is fun. I mean, I do have to buy stickers. So, I'm just going to start a request. So buy the food. I almost love the sarcasm behind that. Like I almost read it as I have to go buy the food instead I have to go grocery shopping. It kind of sounds a little bit more fun. Oh my gosh. Oh, there he is. He's pulling in. But we're going to keep going for a while here still, because we're getting stuff done together, and that's what matters. All right. Like I said, we go through a lot of these, and we still have a while in the season. And so I feel like I will use them up. Usually once the season gets done, like how basketball season, has been done for the whole entire year, it's getting ready to come up again, but I don't restock as many of them because I don't want them being a placeholder in a book that I don't have that much space for it. So the other thing I need to do, and this is like in my dashboard, is switch my fitness planner cut files over to my new cutting machine, which includes like doing whole new files. It's a lot of work. All right. So almost done with these ones. We probably have enough with a few more. So then we're going to put in grocery pickup because I definitely use that one. All right, those will be going back in. And I feel like probably doing a few grooming appointments. I actually took over grooming my dog. I do need to get her in for her nails cut because, guys, I hate cutting her nails. And so does my husband. So we do need to go take her in for that. But otherwise, I do her bathing and her shaving and all this kind of stuff. If I can get one to come off. I use mostly like all the miscuts and stuff, and so that's why you see them. But that's also why I upgraded my cutting machine to what I did, because it's just way more efficient and reliable and all that kind of stuff. Okay, so that's good. And then grocery pickup we have. And then I'm making sure to leave a little bit of space for grocery shop because I know a lot of these ones that I had started with, like a lot of those have grocery shop on them. And so I need space to put those. How's the party?
Good.
How many slices of pizza did you eat?
2.
Did they have cake?
They had cupcakes.
Oh, cupcakes. Did you grab a chocolate cupcake?
Yeah. And Marshall played air hockey.
Ooh. Was there a lot of kiddos there?
Yeah. I kept going against people.
That is fun. I love air hockey. All right. We might just do like 5 more minutes so that I can go help my family with everything. And then, like I said, I considered tomorrow evening coming back on if I'm available, or tomorrow morning. Like, just kind of let me know schedule-wise what kind of works the best. Now that I have a few things figured out. Last time I missed a few of the chats because I didn't have everything set up. I didn't realize I was going live right then. I thought I had posted it as unlisted, but it was very clearly not. But I was happy that actually it happened because it made me just dive right into it and end up working out for the best. All right, so grocery pickups. And then we are going to put those back into our G's. The other thing too is I'm making an Amazon storefront. Right now I just put links down below to like the stuff that I use the most, but I'm trying to make it so that you guys can just click on like Amazon and then get everything that I use, like a Hoo dual tip dot pins, my X-Acto knife, my Pentel Energel, my tweezers, my mile liners. What else? Oh, this whiteout is way cheaper. I get them from Amazon. It comes in bulk. I absolutely love it. So that'll be on the list. And all these things are down below. They're just like individual links, which I think just isn't as nice. The Pigma Microns, I absolutely love. So yeah, I'm working my way through all of like the recommended type stuff. So, okay. G's are done. H's, I don't know that I need this many homes because I also have more homes there. Let's go ahead and trash some of these. They're sticking to me. There we go. What's out there? All right, maybe a few more just because I see how many I do have next to me. And then we have homework. I don't know that I'll use those. Some of these, if I don't use, I end up giving to my kiddos, and they do. So let's see. Happy mail, half day, appointments, happy birthdays. Let's put our happy birthday down here. Our half day, because we have this homework that needs to go up there. So happy mail, hair appointment, hair appointment, hair appointment. I want happy mail to be separate too. That's really cute. Actually, I can so create that because I have the envelopes and I feel like that's really simple. That's an idea. There we go. Okay. And then a happy birthday down there. I love those. Let's see. I don't think I have any H's in here, so we don't have to worry about that. So I think H's is all done. I's just isn't anything I use much. We have important. We're just going to leave those ones there. J and K, we obviously don't have anything for those. All right, laundry day listings. We have little laundry icon. And we'll put that one there too. We have laundry time, lunch date, lazy day, and laundry day. This is also a laundry day. I think I just restocked all these. Like I had cut this new file. And so I had just restocked all these. So we should be good for that, except for, let's get our L's out over here. We have these Planner Kate ones too that I want to go in here because sometimes I like the icon to be with it, and she does an awesome job with that. So let's get our tweezer back out here and stack a few. I'm going to do it as a separate row here though, just so spacing stays consistent. All right, so due morning. My kids come home tomorrow night, so I will be busy getting them ready for the week. Y'all have to look at our schedule because I think we have a couple hours in the morning before we have to leave for football. I do work on Monday. Otherwise, during the week too, sometimes in the morning would work for me, like on a day that I don't work, because generally my kiddos get to school and then I try to work on my business. So I could always kind of come live. Like I said, I wanted to this morning, but it just, I don't know, it just didn't happen. But I'm winning the battle with technology, you guys. I'm really smart with technology. It makes it like more frustrating. I'm having all these issues with it, basically. Okay. This is definitely one that we can take off some stuff because like meeting, I do not have this many meetings at all. So let's get rid of quite a few meetings. Oh, was there anything here I needed to? I think we had the listings out, but that's fine. Anything that I needed to add to the print and cut list? I don't think there is. I think they're all good. Okay, anyways, most of these meeting ones are going because I feel like the meetings I have is just like simple things for my kids. And so I do not need this many stickers for it. Okay. There's movie nights down here and me time. I'm going to keep that. And then I have meal plan and meal prep, and I need to switch these around because they were on the wrong side. Over here, meal plan needs to go there. This is also on the list too. Whoops, sorry, you can't even see them down here. So I flip-flopped these ones because they were on the opposite side. But then I want to make like what I'm thinking is basically this design and have a little check it off and have it write like meal plan or meal prep so that it's like a flag for it basically. So yeah, I just need to do that. I think we're going to keep taking more meetings off of here because again, I just do not need that many. I also think these 3 meetings are quite large. So let's get rid of those. And then I think we can move all these up there. And this should be very sufficient. So we'll put these last 2 down here. So we have meals, meal plan, meal prep. I use those every single week. Movie night and me time. I love those ones too. So we're going to keep those. No school. I almost want to get rid of a few of these, but my gut says to keep them. So we're going to next week. I think we're going to get rid of those. I like the big size, but I definitely just do not reach for them. Also, these bigger size No School, I don't feel like I need the big size ones like that. This breaks my heart to throw away stickers, you guys. And let's get these moved over here. All right, and then next week, next month, notes. Let's put next week up some. And this next month can go next there. And then these ones, I guess, can just be together. No spend. I'm going to keep, we do a no spend November for food where we eat out of the pantry, the freezer, and the fridge. And so, yeah, I'm going to keep that one. And then nail appointment. I don't go get my nails done, but nail appointment can be like I'm doing my own nails. I'm not allowed to right now. We're waiting for state to come at work and they don't like any type of nail polish on at all. So it's just a lot easier to just stay plain for a little bit. All right, so this is the one we are going to get rid of a lot of stuff because this is supposed to be an O page and this is supposed to be a P page. And both of them are becoming like P pages. And there's just no, because I skip Q. And so it doesn't even work to like have it go into the next page. So all these pay bills can get out of here. I'm not needing those. Let's get rid of them. Over to here again. There we go. So many, you guys. Oh, there's a pack orders. That is one I do need to make, you guys. So I need orders. I need pack orders. There we go. PK Day. Where do you see that one?
PJ Day.
Oh, my daughter's standing next to me and she sees this PJ Day, which is funny because they actually have quite a few of those at school. And so I need to use that one up. That's for sure. All right. Pay bills. More are leaving because we don't need them.
Yes, people there.
Mm-hmm. There we go. I think I'm liking like a little bit of the different ones. And then remember in the B's, we had the bill pay. So I kind of want to keep that instead. Although there is certain bills that I have to pay for my business, like renewals of subscriptions and all that kind of stuff. So, I mean, some of these still apply to me. It just, I don't know. It's not anything I put into my planner per se. Look how much space that is giving us. We needed that. Okay, here's another. And then we have paydays up here, and I use those all the time. So we're going to keep those. PM routine, pick up groceries, and plan week. Here is another payday that can get up there. We'll just put it right there. PM routine can go over here. We have all these planner times, and honestly, I have been starting to use those. Photos, that was for like taking photos after I do a video. I have that process down well enough that I don't have to worry about that per se anymore. So I'm going to take that off. And then I think like a lot of these priorities, I knew this was one of the pages that I was going to overhaul like crazy because it's been driving me nuts for like a couple months. There we go. We'll just switch these ones to the side so that it's a lot cleaner looking. Planning time, pizza night, PK new release. I don't know that I'll ever use that. We'll leave it for now, but yeah, I don't know that that's a big one for me. We're going to put pick up groceries down here so it's closer to this one. And then here's a pizza night also. I feel like I should move that out to be a little bit more noticeable. There we go. That page looks so much better for me. Okay. Issue is we still have all these stuck over here, which might have to just stay there because I use Power Hour, I use Pickup, Practice we can use, Planner Time. I feel like these ones can go because we have a whole bunch of them over here. So let's get those ones out. And these priorities can go also because, again, we have plenty over here. Orthodontist. Oh, and we need a space for orders. Okay, so Pickup we don't need. Planning with Jamie, we have a whole bunch. And I just printed off all these pages of Planning with Jamie. So these will all go into the P section. Let's see for M's if there was anything else we forgot to look in here. Meal prep and meal plan, we were good as far as those happened. So we'll put that back in. And then go on to N's. Let's double check that. No school, we had a lot. New releases. Okay, I think we're good for those two. And then we're on O and P right now. Order groceries. I probably have enough out right now, but that is one that I've been starting to use a lot more often. One more chapter. We'll wait on orthodontist. I do want out. Let's use up this one. And I guess if we have it out, we'll do a few more order groceries. Okay. And then orders, we want to, did I already cut these? Most of them. There's only like 2 down here I didn't cut yet. Because then I can get rid of this page too. Okay. Let's get orders. We'll do O and P and then I'm going to be getting off to go help my family. Let's start way up here. All these are like order groceries or order takeout. So there we go. All right, last orders. So those I want to use every single day, like on my dashboard. Every single day I put orders to track like what I need to get caught up on. This is going in the trash. And then we wanted to do orthodontist. And then we wanted to do order groceries. And then I'll look through the P and double check those. But I am feeling pretty well accomplished. Like we have actually gotten through a lot together. So that helps me out a lot. There's a chance the next one that I do, I might do a plan with me, like a live plan with me. So make your vote now. We could do a plan with me for the week at a glance, a plan with me for the daily duo, or I think I want to keep my dashboard that like as a recording. But I don't know. Let me know down below what types of my videos do you want to be alive. And I will look at like all my scheduling and all that kind of stuff for it. So almost done. 2 more orthodontist here. We have 1 kiddo almost getting ready to get out of braces. So then we'll be down to 2 out of 4 that are left in braces. So, okay. And then order groceries. We wanted to fill in a few of those. I do see I kind of went over towards the edge with orthodontist. We'll see. Let me see if I could scoot this one over because I don't think there will be enough space there for me to put order groceries. Silly me. But yeah, I want you guys to vote to say what type, because I don't want to do this on every live. I just decided the last live I wasn't able to stay on as long. And so I decided like, let's get this back out because it's something I was going to be sitting down to do anyways. I'd rather go live and chat with y'all instead. Okay, so order groceries is done, and we had already looked through all the O's, so let's put those away. And then let's look through the P's and get those put away. And then we will be golden. All right, so practice, we have quite a few over here. And like I said, I want to get some of them over here, but it's like I'll have to move all of the priorities over. I might do this off of camp. Actually, look, pickup will fit right here. Let's do that because I just don't want them all sitting down here. Like I said, I use a pickup almost 5 days per week. So start with a daily duo, then the week at a glance if you have time. I have recently been consolidating videos into one, and I was surprised when I did like all my planners for the week that video stayed as short as it did because daily duos take a long time because there's a lot of pages, and I like to show the detail in my videos just because I feel like that's helpful to me when I'm doing anything. Like when I'm watching videos, I like to see the details also and how they truly use it in a daily circumstance. And so, yeah, I was considering doing the daily duo because just naturally it's a good time frame for a live also. Okay, power hour. I think we need to put a few more of those because we do try doing those multiple times per week. And what a power hour for us is sometimes it's more than a power, but it's basically like the whole entire family is focusing on getting stuff done together. So like I might be working in the kitchen while the kids are doing the living room, while my husband is doing laundry. And basically with all of us working together, then all of us can get done a lot nicer. All right, payday. I love these, but I have so many paydays up there. Planner therapy, I do like too. Let's get rid of these priorities over here too. Gosh, I have a pile going on there that I am getting rid of. There we go. It works out fine. The Planner Kate new release, I'm also gonna, I just don't foresee me putting that into my planner. Just like it just doesn't work for me as well. I kind of want the Planner Therapy out of Planner Kate's though. So let's put a few of those. Like I think that's worth switching around a few things for. There we go. 3 of them is probably enough for now. Like I said, I love my paydays that have the icons on them too, but I need to use up what I've got in here. Oh, I love the Planner Kate paydays too, but again, I have some to get used up. Planner time, we have a whole bunch, and then we don't need more practices. And these were my other P's that were going in there. Let's see, here's some P's. We are almost through that pile. That feels so, so good. Kova. No. Kova's come in to join us over here a little bit. My puppy is. She just realized where I was, which is funny because she's usually like right next to my feet nonstop. Run errands and reading time. Let's flip the page. And yep, I'm going to get rid of a few things, and we're definitely going to put this run errands in there too, because that sounds like a lot of fun. We got a lot done. So I have my little cheat sheet over here. So for lives, you said daily duo first and then to WAG. There we go. And then we have all of our discard, like stuff we don't need in, like stats I might keep. I mean, there's a few things here that I'm already seeing that I'm probably going to pull out, but those can all go in the trash for me. And then as far as getting my extra stickers over here back into here, we have our work stickers. We have our week labels. So I use these like crazy, love them. And then that's all that we have as far as stickers, like sticker sheets that I need to get put away. Granted, I have all my icons that I need to get put in here too. But my goal was really to get through this, and I've mostly done that very successfully. So, all right, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to sign off for now. My next one will probably be a morning time live, and I wish that I had these more scheduled in. Just our schedule is a little bit weird right now, and so it's going to be like hopping on when I can, and you guys can hop on with me. So I'm hoping to catch most of you guys in the next live, and I'll be uploading this one onto YouTube for us. So, all right, enjoy your weekend, you guys.